Hello, everyone. My name is Jennifer Pistoni, and I'm so excited to be welcoming you today to Inside Valere. So this is a brand new series in which we're kind of pulling back the curtains and showing you how we solve problems right here within our very own company. How we tackle a lot of the problems is going to be exactly the same as how we approach a lot of our clients' projects. So we're adopting a lot of our methodologies and we're going to be showcasing all of that for you here. So every month we'll tackle a brand new problem or go through our entire process, documenting everything. And my goal is to keep things authentic, to make it educational for you, and hopefully it's slightly entertaining, while also empowering our junior devs and some of our interns who are going to be working with me on these solutions. So that is what I'm hoping to do here. Create awesome solutions that are going to have real impact with real members from our team to share it with the world so that hopefully somebody can learn from it and apply it at their company. So stick with us.
It was clear that the team was dealing with operational fragmentation, where information becomes trapped in departmental silos that don't communicate with one another. In this next clip, Jen dives into the day-to-day reality of this fragmentation, illustrating how disconnected databases and manual forms are stalling the team's ability to access the information they need when they need it.
So right now, our project portfolio data is definitely a bit of a mess. So when we need specific information about a project, whether it is for lead generation, for sales, or to put a case study together. Right now, we have to scramble and dig through different files and folders or different databases to try to get that little bit of information that we need when we need it. And unfortunately, this is not a very efficient process. It's not the most effective process because right now, a lot of our project information lives on several different boards. You have the PM who has like his own project management system with all of the project details, but the rest of the team, Valere team, does not get access to all of that. So we need to build a bridge to that information. And right now I have my own portfolio log that's full of project information, like the catalog of all of our Valere projects. We have the account manager that has his own board, and for other segments of boards that are divided by country, they have the head of marketing who has his own board. So right now we have a lot of siloed information, and the goal for this first project is to create a central source of truth. So we want to bridge the information gap between the PM and us, right? Everybody who's trying to help get us that next client, and create a single source of truth. So aggregate all of the information from all the boards and the PMs in one single place so that we all know exactly where to go, so that the information is updated in one place, not 10 different places at different times. I think it's time for us to tackle this problem, and this is where we're starting.
The team is moving toward a single source of truth by consolidating fragmented project data from 4 different sources into one master tracking board. From theory to practice is rarely a straight line. Here you'll see Jen and Nona auditing their existing disjointed Monday.com boards to identify where data is falling through the cracks and how they can finally bridge the gap between regional project managers and the core team.
So right now we have this one that Gabriel created, the one that you originally created. We have the portfolio log. So we have a lot of different ones. We need to consolidate everything into one log that kind of has everything that's needed, a master log.
Yeah, even with not boards, right?
Yeah, what we do need essentially is kind of like that initial information, like the project, like a short description of the project, the industry, what exactly we're working on, like what is the challenge, what is the solution we're providing. We may not have the KPIs or metrics yet, but eventually design files so that when we do create case studies, we could have all of these available. let's consolidate our form. So this is the form that they currently fill out. So it has that basic information, that challenge and solution, results and impact, technical details, any links and resources, and that's it. They press submit. I do not fully understand the process.
A lot of issues were unveiled during the discovery phase. Information about new projects isn't making its way to top funnel teams, which means the lead generation team isn't always aware of some of the amazing projects our teams are already working on. This is one of several problems that were uncovered. Let's take a look at some of the issues.
We'll randomly hear all of a sudden a new client name, and we're like halfway in through the project and we've never heard of it. So we need to fix that part. Why are his boards different? Okay, this is gonna be then harder if it's not like, I thought at least like everything would be the same. I think the first thing we need to do is talk to Renato to clean up some of the boards and make them a little bit more consistent, because it's one thing that we're getting information from like a lot of different places, but it's another thing that our data isn't clean and well structured across the board, right? Like his boards are not even consistent. So that if I wanted to review the progress there, I'd have to go to a completely different board to see that. So we want to start taking that into account. That way it really is that source of truth.
Nona and Jen meet to go over their current blueprint. During this meeting, they decided that the account manager's board will be linked to the master board, as it's the first board to be updated when a new project is closed and when milestones are completed. Drafted an automation plan that will notify the team of new active projects and streamline form completion with timely updates from project managers. And lastly, discussed how this new system not only strengthens data quality, but also eliminates those tedious manual tasks that have been eating up their team's valuable time.
So after the discovery phase, Nona and I mapped out a solution comprised of several automations that were strung together to deliver an end-to-end workflow. We started off by mapping out the entire project lifecycle, and we leveraged Canva to display each stage of the project, from the initial account manager's notification through the discovery, design, development, and post-launch phase. We used icons to identify triggers, automations, and the outputs of those automations. And we designed it so that our automated system is triggered the moment an account manager logs a new project. And then it continues through the multiple phases, automatically collecting crucial information. Our next step is to share a solution with all of our stakeholders to ensure nothing was missed and that we're all aligned. There are several moving pieces, but it still seems pretty straightforward, so I'm very confident that everything will work out well. So I'm excited to showcase what we've been working on to the team, get their feedback, and then bring in the devs.
Jennifer and Nona enthusiastically presented how they would go about consolidating all company data into a single source of truth. However, one of our managing directors, Gabriel, highlights a few critical concerns that threaten the successful completion of this project.
I have some concerns about this. It's impossible to do it using Monday account forms. Do we need to overcomplicate